3, 2, 1, showtime!
What up?
All right, episode 8, November 24th. We're a little on edge. We might have just seen some action going down across the street, so if we break away from the microphone, that's why. I am Ian, always. Across from me is Blake. How's it going, buddy?
Hi.
We got a big episode today. It's Thanksgiving special. It's Thanksgiving week. We'll talk about maybe what you're thankful for. Krispy Kreme guy, he got his vehicle. He'll be doing that. We got some weird news. Bruins, they had a sweep on the weekend.
Woo, woo.
And we got to talk about our late friend, Freddie Mercury.
Oh,
18 years. So let's start. Ian Klingfus podcast merch is here.
Well, pre-order.
Well, it is. So here, lowdown. I put out the post earlier today. Shirts are out. They'll be $12. Hoodies will be $20. Koozies we'll have jackets, bags, anything really you want. It will be to order. So, and I'll do it every 2 weeks. So, say if in 2 weeks I get an order for 3 shirts, 2 hoodies, and 15 koozies, well, then at the end of 2 weeks, I'll put that order in, and it'll be good to go. So, if you want anything, I'll have more pictures coming up when the hoodies will be in later this week. I'm going to get a picture of those. I'll post it. Everybody, koozies are going to be a hot ticket.
Koozies.
For my alcoholic friends.
Speaking from, I don't drink that much alcohol, but
you're a koozie collector.
I got a shit ton of koozies.
Koozies are cool.
Koozies
are an easy band merch item.
Yeah.
I have a lot. I have a Slipknot one from the shows. I've seen them.
I don't think I have any band ones, but I've got a bunch of just random ones I find and buy places.
So we got that. So it's kind of thing. This hobby turned into something a little more. It'd be cool. And there'll be some cool merch news coming this February. That's just an early note. I know Blake thought it's cool. So don't give me the cool after you told me that's fucking cool.
It's whatever. I just don't want to say it right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't want to give out the news.
But after I drop that, nobody get upset. We still love From the Farmhouse specialty gifts and just take the cake. We love you. We'll never forget about you, and we'll probably have some stuff from you too.
It's like she just died or something. What are you trying to say?
Well, I don't want her feeling out. We love her. We love her. I'm still planning a 100th episode. I'm going to buy a cake. I'm going to have her make an Ian Klingfus podcast happy 100 episode cake.
There it is right there. It's a contract right there.
I'll do it. How much is the cake, you think?
I have no fucking
If I just
clue.
do a one layer?
A one layer? I don't know.
It's just a box.
Don't. You better not even ask for a box cake. She'll decline that shit right away. She'll be like, nope. Better be 3-tier fucking...
All right, listen up. I want a wedding cake with the figurines of me and Blake on top.
Whoa. Let's just slow down there, bud. What?
You want your name on the podcast, so here we go.
Dude, you want a wedding cake with me and you up on the top. You better rethink what you're saying right here.
Okay, I want a wedding cake with my figurine on top and Blake on the second layer. Is that good enough for you?
What, some second tier or what? Fuck!
No, but seriously, it's awesome. Merch is here. The host and the co-host should be the ones getting the merch first. I'm wearing a shirt right now. It does look good. Blake's got a shirt coming. I ordered him. You don't even need to worry about paying it. I'll get you, buddy. Don't worry. I already have an idea. Black Friday shopping. There's going to be a deal. I'll lay that out on Thanksgiving night.
There you go.
And the hoodie. I'm not even getting one. They're already spoken for.
Really?
Yeah. What the fuck?
I'd have to get a hoodie.
The hoodies are sick.
Hoodies.
I don't know how big you are into jackets. Kind of like a windbreaker kind of a jacket. Maybe a little heavier. We're getting those. And I think those are just going to be VIP, kind of like the Five Finger Death Punch with our names on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I know you're not big into shorts. But you're
host. Yours would say host and mine would just say dipshit.
Sure.
Second. piece of trash or second tier.
Second tier. Fucking 10-ply, bud.
Not even on the, just not good enough to even be on the logo, but here you go.
Wait for, I already got your birthday present figured out, pal.
It's going to be a one-off logo.
One off, yeah. Be great. So that's some news we got there going. Let's just get, not sad at all, but let's reflect a little bit.
Remembrance.
Obviously, neither of us were born when it happened, but we've grown up in families that taught us what good music is. 18 years ago today, Freddie Mercury died.
Damn.
Oh.
That means 18 years ago yesterday, he came out as being AIDS positive.
Oh, my God. What a way, though. Hiding it for that long, and I got AIDS.
Yeah, I got AIDS, and the next day, dead.
I mean, that's. I guess I would want it that way, too. That way the media doesn't have time to fucking, like, tear it apart and, like,
Yeah, I mean-
why did you hide this from us?
I mean, it's not like people always kind of knew he was gay, but he never he didn't want to be a poster boy for anything.
No. He was just a. I mean, he was a poster boy. He wanted to be out there, but not in a
He was definitely a queen, yeah, that's for sure.
fucking queen.
Queen. There's only room for one queen in this band.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, that'd be sweet if. I mean, obviously he can't come back, but like if ever happens where they make a kind of a time, I know they're working with holographic stuff, and is that what it's called? Not hologram.
Yeah.
Was it hologram?
Hologram. You almost said Holocaust. Yeah,
What
I heard that.
No, I did not.
Yes.
No, I didn't.
I heard the C in there somewhere.
Oh, the hologram.
Yeah. You heard about this?
Yeah.
Talk about Freddie
Freddie
Mercury, not the Jews right now, right?
Oh, that's later in the episode. Speaking, I didn't get any messages on that. Schools
Nobody
not
cares to
talking-
answer your questions.
That's
I
fine.
guess.
That's fine. I don't
And
care.
nobody
We don't
cares
need
to put on their locations to see where they're listening from.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, maybe I just don't care to do this show anymore.
You're getting merch. You've already gone too far.
Yeah, I know.
There's no going back now.
Oh no, we're no going back, and I promise you that we're going strong, and it's gonna be good, especially next week. But
I'm
yeah,
excited.
it would just be cool though to go back and just see Freddie live. Actually,
It's always like that and like Bon Scott AC/DC era have been two bands that if I could time travel, those would be the two bands I'd go and see.
oh of course.
So AC/DC with Bon Scott and then Queen pre-85.
Pre-85?
Pre-85.
Was that when?
That's when the Live Aid show
Okay.
came out. So and of course it was pre-AIDS too because his AIDS was diagnosed in 87.
So whatever the movie tells you was not right.
No,
Yeah.
that was wrong. And they had to dramatize it
Yeah.
for the movie, of course. So I mean, I'm not.
They couldn't
There's
draw it
people
out.
that were super upset with the timeline that they put in there. I wasn't due to the fact that
we understood.
it's a fucking movie. They have
Yeah.
to make it.
And they made it good.
Gotta
They
make
did-
it sad, and they gotta bring it back
Yeah.
for it. And
And they didn't like fly about anything. It happened. It was just a little out of order.
yeah, and I'm okay with that.
But it was a really good movie.
But I'd like to see it like right around 85 area. That would be like prime time.
Good times. Oh, but yeah, 18 years ago already. God.
Damn, he's old enough to vote now. His dead self is old enough to vote now.
Oh, you wouldn't want to vote in this country, I swear.
Fuck, he's not even a citizen. He couldn't vote.
Well,
He's
for
British.
the Queen, you know.
For the Queen.
The Queen.
Queen.
All right. Let's get into some sports. So last episode we recorded on a Thursday, which came out on Sunday. So we had some predictions. We got the Gopher game wrong.
Oh, we got that majorly wrong.
What I can't even remember what we guessed our scores. I
was-
could go back.
I
but
think it was going to be close, like 20-something, 17 or something with us. I thought it was going to be close.
It still was close, but just not in the way we thought. And Shane let us know.
It's so funny because we brought him up.
Yeah, and then
And he ended up coming to both Bruins games. So, yeah, he definitely got to tell us how that went.
which was funny because Friday we told him about that, and he's like, "Oh, I was gonna get fucking slaughtered."
Oh, yeah.
And then
He ended up being
Then-
late on Saturday due to the fact that he was watching them absolutely slaughter us.
And he was drinking, but that's okay. We love him,
He
so.
always drinks.
Maybe we'll see him this Friday, too.
Oh, for blackout night.
Black Friday,
yes.
whoop!
I got that day off. Let's go.
Fucking thank you. I can't do this
Sorry.
shit again.
Sorry.
I understood. I knew you weren't going to be there.
I
So I
tried.
mentally prepared for it all day, and that's why I was there early. Made it through. We're fine.
I try to take days. I don't know. I try to take off Fridays that I work when there's a Bruins game because I just know it's just going to be a shit show there.
I know.
And I mean, I'm not trying to say like if it wasn't for me, the place would burn because that's definitely not it.
No,
But
no. But
it's
like,
just so understaffed as it is. Being another man down is
like
just not
besides,
easy.
so like TJ being in the office, doing his prep for his game calling,
Yeah.
Brian being the businessman that he is basically me and you run that show for everybody that wants their beer in the bear den.
Beer,
Hey, you like that CO2 that goes off?
CO2, Bears Den,
Bear's birthday,
birthdays.
sponsorship table. And thankfully we got another help in Brooklyn, and she is a good help. But then you got the no name, I will not mention the name, but there's
I mean,
some fly.
kind of have to go. I mean, he's got his own stuff he has to do as well. But I
Shaka
mean,
puck? give me 2 more things. Quit your laughing. Quit your laughing.
I wouldn't want to do that. I can tell you that because you got to go and make sure all the numbers.
Oh
are there,
yeah,
go
I'm
and
not
do all-
saying it's an easy job.
It would suck, but that takes up maybe an hour.
Yeah.
Out of the 4 hours that were there before the game.
Like I would like to maybe like learn to do it once and just see.
No.
Maybe if I did, I'd be like, oh, okay. Like I've never said like, come on, dude, really.
Yeah.
But it's just like, after that's done too, do you see him after that's done?
No, it's nothing.
No.
It's pure.
I want a
stroking
Pat
the rod
McAfee.
at
Can I have that
point.
microphone? I want a Pat McAfee. This is
Just to walk
fucking
around.
walk around and like.
That's where we need a camera too.
I've been really thinking about that.
We
Actually,
gotta figure out. Like, I got that PlayStation camera. We could see
Well-
if that would record. Like
Well,
up there.
see, I was thinking
or-
about getting 2. I don't know what kind of cameras I'd need, but have like one here looking at you, one here at me, and then maybe one on both of us, or maybe
I don't know.
how would that work? Because I've seen a couple different. Like I've seen podcasts on shows, and there's obviously like, well, prepped ones that have all the stuff, like the
Yeah,
little camera
like the
forever
Pat
wide
McAfee,
one.
yeah.
But
One
then
on
there's
each
one like
version.
the Rab himself podcast. He has one camera.
Yeah.
And it was just focused on one, and then there's another one I've seen. There's just one camera facing it, and whoever's talking is when. Think
Rab
of it.
himself, man. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
That bring back some Viva La
Dude,
Bam
that
memories.
brings back some memories. And I was thinking, like, okay, so I was at work not at work, but like after work one day, I was looking into some Viva La Bam stuff. And who was that? Novak. Remember Novak?
Brandon Novak.
Brandon Novak. I watched 3 hours of him just doing podcasts and shit. He has got. Have you seen how he is now? He's sober now.
Yeah, they're out. They're all except for Bam.
Bam's a lost cause at this point. He's
I haven't heard
lost.
much on him.
Dude, he has lost his mind. You know the whole Dr. Phil thing,
The
right?
last I saw, he got an interview with Dr. Phil. That's
And
all
he
I
bashed
saw.
his family the entire time. He's like, they're driving me fucking crazy. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They just need to leave me alone. Because I get so stressed out when everybody else comes near me and like starts trying to tell me what to do. I'm like, dude's methed out.
Happy Thanksgiving. But yeah, they're all doing pretty well. But yeah, I've been really thinking about getting a camera. That'd be sweet.
Yeah. But no, hearing Rab himself, that's
It's
it's the name I haven't heard in a while.
his podcast is pretty funny.
Is it? I'll
Yeah,
have
it
to
is
look
pretty
up.
funny. Like he did one with Bam's parents, and they were talking about old stories. Remember when they did the casino in the tree, and they had the zip line from the house into the casino,
Oh, yes, I do. Yep.
the treetop casino.
And the time they did the demolition derby in the backyard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then he did an episode where he interviewed Rake Jan, the guy that had the long
Oh,
hair,
Rick!
and how pissed he would always get at shit. Like they put mustard in his hair, and he just, it was the silliest shit. But it's like that's fucking funny, and
That's
it's just
awesome.
like good shows and stuff like that just don't exist anymore. You can try, but it just won't be.
No, it's just...
It's too sensitive now.
Yeah,
It is
especially
sad
knowing the
because-
fact that we can't even teach the Holocaust in schools anymore. Like, there's no way that show would even be close to able to go on that. Jackass, Wild Boys, Viva La Bam.
Yeah.
None of that.
And it's so sad. That was like, what, 2005, 2006, 14 years ago?
Yeah, early.
And in between that and now, that show wouldn't fly.
2002 to 2008.
It wouldn't fly.
Yeah.
I remember, sorry, Dad, don't call Child Protective Services anybody, but when did the first Jackass movie come out? Like 2000?
Yeah. 2000.
Okay, well, when that came out,
2003, I think.
VHS.
Yeah.
Do you know what a VHS is, kids? We had to fucking wind that shit before you bring it back to Blockbuster.
Yep.
Yes, I said Blockbuster. Be courteous, rewind. Oh, no, sorry. Be kind, rewind.
Yeah. Came out in 2002. Yep.
Okay. The first movie, 2002? Then it was. Okay. I went to that. My dad brought to me that in theaters.
Well,
I was 5.
you were 5?
1997. 5.
Damn, you were 5. He took it.
No shit. You want to know how I remember that? Because we have all 3 of the actual movie posters from the movie theater in our basement.
My mom took me to the Jackass 3D.
Yeah.
And that came out in 2000 what?
That's my favorite poster we have in our basement because it's Johnny Knoxville on the rocket. I love it.
Yeah, 2010 that movie came out. My mom took me to that in theaters.
Which is a little more acceptable.
It's funny because she never had seen an episode of that.
But she brought you?
She just knew that me and Tyler liked it.
So she had no idea what it was.
Yeah. She would just hear like, welcome to Jackass on TV or something when she was like out in the kitchen or something.
must be talking about farming.
Yeah. So she took me to that. And like that movie had the worst for like dildos.
Oh god.
Nudity.
Yeah.
That was like one of the worst movies.
Chris Pontius is just dick is always out.
So just think how weird it was. I was 14 at the time, so going through adolescence and having my mom sit right next to me during a Jackass movie was like,
Yeah, I remember. It wasn't a Jackass movie, but I can't remember what movie it was. But it was kind of like a raunchy one. It was a moment where you could tell, like, the parent must not have known what it was, and they took the kid. Because the movie started, and like 10 minutes in, I saw the mom and the kid get up, and they never came back. So obviously the mom probably was like, okay, we can go. And then she's like, what the fuck is this?
Probably that animated movie with Seth Rogen that...
no, it wasn't Sausage Party.
Not Sausage Party.
If I can remember what it was. Harold and Kumar, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I can't remember if it was the first one or Guantanamo Bay.
It was probably Guantanamo.
I think it was the second one. But yeah, I remember that. The parent was probably like, nice try, Steve. What a waste of money, though. But whatever.
That's
I
funny.
guess you're the parent. You can do it.
Is there any recent movies that have been like that? That like, besides Sausage Party, that like look like a kid's show or movie, and just nothing even close to it?
Good Boys, the one that's like probably 10 years old or something like that, and it's like an adult movie with kids. And they're like trying to get popular, and I only saw bits and pieces because when I went to the theater to be Pennywise, I was not able to show my face yet, so they threw me in the movie theater and let me watch whatever movie I wanted, and I caught the end of it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I caught like the last 45 minutes of it.
It's the one directed by, I believe, Jonah...
Was it Jonah Hill?
Jonah Hill.
I don't know, but yeah, the kids, and it's a fucking raunchy for kid actors. I go in there and they're like spinning the bottle.
Good Boys, yep. That's it.
They're spinning the bottle, and like the fat kid's like, I'm gonna fucking suck her titties. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the hell?
I'm like, I would too, but
She's fucking 12, so I'm out. Peace. See ya.
Viva la resistance.
Viva la resistance.
Oh my god, yeah. There's movies like that, and I guarantee you. Can you look up? You're on the computer right now. Look up Good Boys Rotten Tomato. I want to see what the percentage is, and I bet it's low. I bet it's lower than shit.
Really? You don't think it's that high?
No, because I bet people tore it apart because of what kind of movie it is. Because, you're having kids be like this? I could be wrong.
Oh. Take your guess. What do you, what percentage?
48%.
48? Tomato meter, 80%.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So
80%.
But see, I don't know who runs the tomato meter, what goes off. If it's people probably have a good sense of humor.
Audience score is an 86, so tomato meter is lower than.
Okay.
There's 230 people that have voted for the tomato meter, but 12,000 people have voted for the audience.
Okay.
So it's like a select few number of people actually decide what.
So yes, I was wrong, but you can't tell me that movie would win awards for best child actor. Goes bull fucking shit. No, it's never movies like that.
Yeah, who directed it? Oh, no. Okay, yeah, he had nothing to do with it, I guess.
So you were thinking of a Jonah Hill movie?
Jonah Hill had a movie that come out recently, what was it, the 90s or something like that? It was like a skateboarder movie. I don't think it was like one of those movies where it's like...
Raunchy? Was it like a
it
good movie, actually? Wasn't like super bad?
No, let's see.
McLovin? Yeah, because I don't know any movie that off the top of my head that Jonah Hill...
It just came out very recently. It's called Mid-90s.
Okay.
It was one that he directed, skateboarder flick, kind of. Not really a feel-good one, but it was like a kid trying to fit in with like the older skateboarders. And that one's a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes too, so I mean, that's pretty...
All right.
But yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Well, movie talk. I like it.
I like movie talks.
Oh, I love movie talk.
Music talk, anything.
Well, we'll have a lot of music talk next episode. So
next week also with the...
We got a big announcement for next week.
Big announcement. We're going to go over some...
review the decade. The
Yes.
decade. Last 10 years.
Decade.
We'll talk about maybe favorite things that happened. Maybe some life things that happened in 10 years.
Absolutely. So...
Look forward to that one. But, yeah. Any movies out there now? I know you're watching The Mandalorian on Disney
The
Plus.
Mandalorian on Disney Plus is...
So you're watching that. I have to start it.
You have to watch. That's one of my top... And it's one of the nicer shows because it comes out weekly on a streaming platform.
You can't spam it and just...
So in one day you can't watch the entire season and just not be able to look at the internet until you finish it. It's like as long as you have 35 minutes every Friday or weekend to throw aside, you can watch the episode, be caught up.
Yeah.
You could go home tonight and spend an hour.
I should start. I'll start watching it tonight.
It's such a good show.
The only reason I know really about it is fucking Baby Yoda is taking over the internet.
Baby Yoda is my favorite.
He's so fucking cute.
Yes, he's so cute.
The memes I see of his little face looking up, and my favorite one right now is 6-year-old me waiting for my dad to stop humping the babysitter so I can tell him that I drank the Gatorade underneath the sink.
Oh.
And when I read that, I was like, oh, he probably drank bleach. And then I had to reread it. I'm like, oh, wait. He's waiting. Oh, the dad is with the... Oh, God, that's a dirty meme right there. But just his face like...
There's like the one where it's like me getting yelled at in the garage by my dad because I can't hold a flashlight.
All I knew
of
of my dad teaching me to hold the flashlight and get yelled at.
Oh, my God. Baby Yoda's the best.
Yeah.
And he's like 50 years old, apparently. I don't know.
He's 50 years old?
Yeah, he's 50 years old.
Hope I look that good when I'm 50.
Because, Yoda species can live up to like 800. So, I mean, what's even crazier is in like canon. In canon, he said in episode 1, or I don't know if he said it, but he said when he was like 100 or 150, he had already trained like over 30 Jedi. Or he was a trained master Jedi by age 100, which is just 50 years older than what this baby Yoda is.
Birthday 150 to me.
Think about that.
Happy birthday, little Yoda.
Yoda. So I had to go rewatch episode 5 last night afterward. Yeah,
I haven't seen the show yet, but I just imagine like I don't know where he's waddles in.
At one point, it doesn't spoil anything, but he's walking around. He grabs a fucking frog and just swallows the whole thing whole. It's so funny. And the frog is like a quarter his size. He just picks it up. Mandalorian goes, put that down. Or he goes, spit it out. He just swallows the whole thing fucking whole. It's fucking
He's
awesome.
like a child. Get that out of your mouth. What did you swallow?
And at one point, he's in the Mandalorian ship. He just goes and like unscrews a little like a shifter knob. And he's like holding it, and the Mandalorian's like, that's not a toy. And he just goes and puts it back up and like screws it on. It's the funniest thing.
Oh, I'll start watching that.
It's a good fucking show.
All right, we're going to revert away from the movies and shows for a bit. Excuse you.
Okay.
I know we just touched a little bit on the Gophers. They played yesterday.
Who do they face?
They beat Northwestern, but Northwestern has only won one game all year. So good for the Gophers to win. But
And then
I think
next
the
week's our
score
final
was,
week, right?
Yep, sold out already. College game day that you see on ESPN with all of Lee Corso puts on the head of who wins.
Oh, yeah?
Coming to Minnesota, first time ever, sold out TCF Bank Gophers of Wisconsin. So to the
It was
polls,
the first time it was sold out during the Penn State game, wasn't it?
I don't know for sure.
It was sold out for the Penn State
I just know that they announced today that they are officially sold out.
Damn.
Because the Axe, we have the Axe. We won it last year.
Yes.
So Wisconsin will be looking to have that back.
It's going to be a huge game.
We are now number 9. I don't know what Wisconsin is. So I don't even know if we win. It's going to be tough. I don't know even know if we have to win the Big Ten. Because we should probably win this one. And then we'll play in the Big Ten championship against more than likely Ohio State. Well, for sure Ohio State. And then even if we beat Ohio State, I don't know if we'll crack top 4. It's going to be tough. It could happen. It could happen, but we would have to win both of these. We would have to win. Because if we lose to Wisconsin,
yeah, we're out.
We won't drop probably too far, but
we're out of the playoffs.
We're out of the playoffs.
For sure.
But if we win both, or we'll beat Wisconsin, lose to Ohio State, probably won't make it, but we'll still be high. We'll probably be top 6. But
I mean, at this point, it's tough to say that we're making a bowl game for sure.
Oh, a good one. I can't remember. They were saying like projections of where we would be, and I think they said the Rose Bowl, which is a pretty big bowl. If you think about the last 5 years, we've been in the Buffalo Wild Wings Bowl, my grandma's got a plastic hip fucking Advocare bowl. Like, what the fuck is this?
Right. I mean, we're getting into a good bowl game.
Oh, yeah, no matter what. But could you imagine the fucking college football playoff with that M in there?
That'd be cool.
And see, this is where I would love to go up there just to be in the crowd at college game day because fucking Pat McAfee will probably be there. He pulls for Minnesota so hard.
If Pat McAfee's there.
Did you see what he's been doing something funny every college game day? Did you see when they were in Baylor, Texas? And they were on like a platoon, a paddle boat, like outside the stadium, and he finished the interview, and I'll just show you.
Okay. But while you're talking about that, did you hear he got signed to the XFL?
And he's got unprecedented access to anything.
Anytime. He's like, he was talking about.
He's going to run out in the middle of a huddle and be like, all right, boys, what are we doing?
Yeah, he's like, I need to make sure everybody knows. Like, it makes me kind of want to watch the XFL just to see what Pat McAfee's doing. Pat McAfee's running right next to the running back that's going for a touchdown. He's like, how are you feeling right now? He's like hitting him the mic mid-play.
It's going to be great because he's just a funny dude.
Absolutely.
Okay.
A lot of people would argue that this was the greatest You Had One Job segment in history. A lot of people would say, this is the last time I'm going to be on game day. Last time I allegedly did what I'm about to do, I ended up in a jail cell. Let's go!
Jumped into a river.
What I'm about to do, I ended up in a jail cell. But then that was a couple weeks ago. Then this last week they were at Ohio State.
So he did make it to another pregame.
He's been in them a lot lately.
Good.
And like last 4 weeks they've let him on college game day.
Good.
So he did that, and then
the last time I'm on college game day.
And then the last week they were at Ohio State, and he body surfed the whole crowd out of there.
I don't like plugging other podcasts, but he's definitely one you need to go and check out.
Yeah. Oh God.
He's fucking fantastic.
And the one also when he was at Ohio State, he was interviewing some fan outside, and he was like underlying like roasting him.
Oh yeah.
Because this guy was like 60 years old. Oh God. The Pat McAfee show, that Friday feeling.
We need to have cameras.
Oh God, he has like 6 people on his show.
Yeah, and he's got cameras on there.
Yeah,
but no,
everyone.
He has to be in Minnesota. Fucking game day is here.
I would assume he would be because he's such a puller for Minnesota. I would assume he would be here.
He was first ticket here. He's probably here already, just getting ready for the game.
Oh, probably. Yeah, see, I don't know if I'll be able to find
And
it.
I love Pat McAfee.
No, he's great. I listen to his show every day.
Even during like
Right after
his
work.
NFL career, he was fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
He was one of the best people.
He's hilarious, too.
Yeah.
He puts the lightheartedness in like everything, but he's good at what he does, and I'm glad he's getting more
Like
opportunity.
even during plays or something, like he'd make a chip shot or something, he'd go up and pretend he's golfing and just fucking boom.
Yeah, I don't know if I.
Just like 6 minutes of McAfee just having fun on the field.
And like he does WWE stuff too.
Yeah.
He does so much stuff. Oh, here it is.
There's a
I'll
grown
just show you a
man
little
with face
bit.
paint on. Can we? This face paint job, by the way, like how do you get the lines so clean? Right? Take that off. Take my mic right there, bud.
You'll have to talk to First Lady. She does it. She does a great job. She's amazing. On a good day, an hour and a half. Bad day, 2 hours. It depends if it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. The first lady, that's your wife, I said?
Lady Nut.
And she, first lady nut?
Yes.
So,
She got tired of Mrs. Big Nut, so we call her First Lady Nut.
so you're big nut.
I am, and you're Little Nut.
Well, I've had a few of those.
It's funny they can't give the guy a mic, so McAfee is like within inches of the dude's mouth so he can hear him.
I know, and you're a little nut. Oh, I've been told that a lot. Oh, he's
I
fucking.
fucking love McAfee. He's awesome.
So, Minnesota, Wisconsin, battle for the axe.
Battle for the axe. Paul Bunyan's axe. to be more.
Score. Well, yeah, we'll have to say because the next episode will be after that game. So
Will be December 1st. So
We'll
we'll
be
touch on
reviewing.
this a little bit next week. But
the game will be over by then.
preview. Do you know what their record is, Wisconsin's?
It's like close. They're like ranked 13th.
Oh, so I mean,
I'll look right now. I mean, unless they lost yesterday, which I don't think they did because they were playing some terrible team too. They beat. No, where are we? Okay, so there's us. They're ranked 13th.
okay.
They beat Purdue 45-24 yesterday.
Record though.
Record, Wisconsin. They are 9-2.
Okay, and we're 10-1.
10-1. So this is where it gets interesting now. They're 9-2. We're 10-1. They win. We're tied.
Yeah.
What do they go by points? Because we don't. It's not like NFL where we play each other twice and you go like, okay, they finished the same record, but the Vikings beat the Packers both times they played.
Yeah.
So Vikings get the tiebreaker. I don't know what the tiebreaker is. If they go by points,
Points allowed.
or if they go
Points
by
scored.
ranking. I don't know.
I'm assuming it would be ranked.
Because if Wisconsin beats us, we'll probably flip flop.
Yeah, they may.
We'll probably go down to like maybe 11. They'll go up to maybe
you're right.
like
I
10.
don't know.
Because they're so close, they'll probably because Wisconsin goes into Minnesota and beats. That's a good win for them. So they'll
Yeah.
probably jump.
Dang.
We beat Wisconsin. That's a good win, but they're lower than us. We'll go up to probably, I'll say 6. I'll say 6.
Yeah.
Say keep the same 4. We'll play Ohio State in that final in the Big Ten championship. We beat them. We go to 4. I'm saying we go to 4
Yeah.
or 3. I see us going to top 4 if we can win both of these games.
Yeah. So I think that the score to next week would probably be another high one. I'd say
gonna be-
27-24.
Oh, I was gonna say it's gonna be close. I'm gonna call it. Don't hate me.
You're calling Wisconsin?
On Wisconsin. Just hear me out. Don't get back here. Don't you walk away from this table. But no, it's gonna be close. 21-17 Badgers.
21-17 Badgers. Wow. So you think Wisconsin's gonna win this one?
I feel like they're gonna come
It
into.
must be a fucking cheesehead then. Get out of my house. Here, I'll give you this one so you can pat McAfee your way out of my house.
Oh,
Coming from you live from outside Blake's house.
where we have the neighbors in a fight. Let's see.
Yeah. May have to do a little pause just to make sure they're all right out there.
Yeah.
But-
So we were getting stuff ready for the podcast,
Yes.
and you were getting your stuff, and you said, "Come here and listen to this," and we seriously heard a lady and a man. I didn't hear exactly what they said, but
I ran outside at this point
Yeah.
because I'm hearing something outside yelling.
And I swear, like, I sound like she said, like, well, what the fuck or something. And then all of a sudden, this white truck just peels out.
Right as you come out, the truck peels out. And
Peels out. And then all of a sudden, we hear a truck, like, going fast, coming back. We peek out the window again. He's going around the block. Like, I don't know what the fuck if he just did a dramatic exit and then was like, I gotta fucking go back home.
What's weird is when I saw them, it looked like they were turning towards the interstate, but then backed up and then took a left.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck happened, but
weirdness. Yeah.
That was straight up domestic abuse going on in my neighborhood.
I hope not.
It's awesome.
So that's why I said at the beginning of this episode, if you hear us go away from the thing, but I think we're okay.
We should be good now.
Either they're done or someone's dead.
Well,
maybe Mount County Police calls will have it for us if something happens.
Let's check their Facebook real quick.
Check their Facebook quick. Oh, I wonder how they're doing. I haven't heard from them much on Facebook. They've been kind of quiet. Maybe stuff's not really happening. I don't know.
Yeah, people are finally learning.
Even
Mandolin hotels, it's finally fucking learning what to do.
Oh,
fuck you, Mandolin.
Let's not even get that going. All right. I think it's time.
Oh, also,
okay.
Wild still sting.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna win.
Dude, I was so pissed.
Yeah,
I walked downstairs with 30 seconds left to go. 30 seconds, we were up 4-3. I'm like, oh yeah, we won this game. I need to go change laundry. So I walked downstairs, I walked back up, and we lost in overtime. I was pissed.
That's the sound of a Wild fan this year.
It's time for a rebuild. Time to get rid of Suter. Time to get rid of Parisi. Time to get rid of fucking Dubnik.
So you think if they just fold it in and go for a complete rebuild, we're going to be shitty probably for a couple years, right?
I mean, we're already going to be shitty.
You're not going to be like Vegas Knights good on your first year.
No, and I mean, I don't think we should fold and make like a brand new team.
No,
but
you can still build around like Zucker's young enough, but he might go somewhere. Zuccarello's too old. Stahl's too old to build around. Erickson Eck, if he gets better. Spurgeon's still pretty young.
Yeah.
Donato.
Like, our top line is full of 30-plus-year-old people, man. Like Parisi, Zucker, Suter, Koivu, Stahl. All damn close to over 1,000 games. Dumba and Spurgeon are like our two only young people. Prosbrodin, Sealer, he's pretty good, but defense. And pretty much everybody I've named is defense, so we have no like actual good fucking forwards. Donato, I guess he's okay. Erickson Eck, he's all right. He's still young. Foligno, he's getting old. Victor Rask, he had a pretty good goal last night.
Yeah.
The little
Rask
deflection.
scored on Rask.
Yeah. Are they related? I don't think they're related.
I don't think they are, but
that kind of threw me off last night.
Yeah.
And we faced up against Coyle.
Oh, yeah, he's still there.
Brandon, Dad's team, Brandon.
Oh, yeah.
He was fucking happy when I got online last night. He's like, ha ha, you cocksucker.
I wonder, speaking of Dad's team, Patriots were playing the Cowboys when I left.
Fuck the Pats.
Let's look what that score is. It's probably 6-4-9. It's probably over. Oh god, that was a low scoring. Patriots beat the Cowboys 13-9.
Wow.
It was a defensive game.
Shite.
Prescott went 19 for 33, 212 yards, no touchdowns, a pick. Brady went 17 for 37, 190 yards and one touchdown.
Hey, how'd the Vikings do? Oh wait, they didn't fucking play.
So they didn't
Which
lose.
means they didn't disappoint me this week.
They didn't lose.
Thank God.
They didn't almost lose to a really shitty team in the Denver Broncos. Sorry. Oh, looks like my fantasy team might get a win. And
for the first time.
I'm going to change my
season?
fantasy football team's logo to a fucking dumpster fire because fuck this year. I was 5-3. 5-3. I'm 6-5 now. Or 5-6. Sorry.
Jesus. Sucking that Maddie, dog.
Well, it's like every time I was like, I have Brady on my team. I'd play him, Lamar Jackson goes off. Put in Lamar Jackson, he goes off, which is good for me. But then everyone else does shit. So I take him out and put in Breeze and Kamara against a shitty Falcons team. Falcons whoop their ass, do nothing. Lamar Jackson, like 40 points. What do I lose by? 39 points.
Sucks to suck.
No, it's fucking dumb. Well, it looks like I'll win today. So.
Maybe. I doubt it.
He's got, the guy I'm playing has 3 guys left. 4. 1 plays tomorrow, and the other 3 are on buys. So he didn't switch out his roster.
Oh, damn.
Then I got Lamar Jackson tomorrow night.
That's an easy one. That's like a give me win.
I got Lamar Jackson tomorrow night. Cooper Kupp. And that's it. He's got, looks like a Ravens wide receiver, Marquise Brown.
Pretty much have a get me win. I don't even want to hear
That's
about
fine.
that.
That's fine. I need it.
I need it.
I need it. Oh, speaking as I'm looking at my phone, you remember the game Plague Incorporated?
Yeah.
Me and a friend at work, Gabby, we played it because we came up with the disease called the hiccashits. It's the mix of terrible hiccups and the shits.
Okay.
I started the game at 6:30 in the morning, the beginning of our shift.
Okay.
We finished our shift at 2:30. By 2 o'clock, we wiped out the world.
So what you got to do is I've learned with that game, the way you make it good, or is you have to infect people without having symptoms. So whenever you have a symptom come up, you always know. So that way people are infected without knowing.
So
then as soon as everybody gets infected, then you decrease everything what could cause it, and then you bring up everything that's it's gonna.
So you get like DNA points, and then you keep like upgrading like how it spreads.
Yes.
Then
water,
and then with the
insects,
resistance of it. Yeah.
And then the second everybody gets infected, then you take away all the infected stuff, and you put all those points towards how it's gonna kill you.
It's just so funny making any disease you want, especially the name hiccashits.
Yeah, that.
And
I've
you're
seen
like
Twitter,
looking at it,
Facebook,
and then it just you're reading the comments, and it's like America has been devastated by the hiccashits. Just like fucking, and then it gets to the point where like everyone's dying, and it's like Russia has agreed to start burning bodies, and like holy shit,
hiccashits is taking over
the
the world.
hiccashits.
All right, that's enough. Fuck.
Hiccashits.
I can deal with the name, but not the sound effects.
Well, I'm just saying. Then thankfully, it's not real.
Next week, hiccashits becomes real life.
Sorry, we can't get this episode out. I came down with a bad case of the hiccashits. All right. So, I got 2. It's time for everyone's favorite weird news of the week.
Of the week.
So I got 2 stories. One that seems kind of interesting and one that seems like interesting.
Okay.
Whoa. Sorry if that spikes some noise.
I don't give a shit.
So photo from 1898 sparks hilarious theory that Greta Thunberg is a time traveler. All right.
Greta Thunberg is the one that yelled at Trump during that interview, right? Okay. Now I know. And it's also, did you hear about this? Before we bring in anything else, she's environmental, person, right?
Yeah.
Trying to save the earth.
Yeah.
What does San Francisco do? Did you hear what San Francisco did?
No.
They wanted to paint a mirror over. Okay, nice enough as it is. Okay, so they choose a building, right? They go and start putting up the mural.
Please tell me it's a meat processing plant.
No, what do? They put 19,000 gallons of spray paint.
What?
So they painted it with spray paint, which is releasing the fucking aerosol into the...
Did they do that on purpose or just didn't think about it?
Don't think they fucking thought about it. So what did they do? They released, I think it was, I don't know exact numbers, but it was so many thousand gallons of fucking greenhouse gases back into the country or something like that for painting this mural of a person that's environmentally activist or something like that. In other words, it's pretty much going against everything that she fought for. They just painted a fucking mirror over her and It's like went completely against everything she was fighting for. Kind of funny.
That's kind of funny. Before I read this story, I'm going to need you to look something up. 'Cause
All
after
right.
this, we're going to talk about Krispy Kreme.
2012.
2012.
So you want me to look up that story?
Yes, please. Because you're going to... Oh, gosh.
The follow up of last week, I guess.
Yeah. What in the world? Okay. All right. So, a photo taken 121 years ago has sparked a hilarious internet conspiracy theory that teen climate activist Greta... She's a teenager?
Yeah,
I thought
she's
she was
not
like-
old. She's
God,
not
I
old.
thought she was like late 20s.
Nope, she is early teens.
She's just so...
I think last I heard 14.
What?
Yeah, she's young.
Holy shit.
And she's got like some sort of like
mental issue?
mental issues. So I think she's like Down syndrome or something like that.
Well, she talks. The way she's like...
What? Just because you have Down syndrome doesn't mean you can't talk.
Well, I'm just saying, the way she was so overwhelmed.
Yeah,
Turned
like
into a meme so fast. I'm like, hey, whatever you fight for, but... Climate activist Greta Thunberg is a time traveler who landed in 2019 to save the Earth. The image shows 3 children operating a machine in a gold mine during the Klondike Gold Rush in 1898. It was shot by Eric Haig in the Yukon Territory of northwestern Canada and is today part of the University of Washington Special Collections Archive. So here's the picture. Let's see if I can zoom in. Holy heck, it does look like her.
Holy fuck! What the hell? I'd
Think
aged
Elon-
maybe 3 days.
Do you think Elon Musk went back in time and got her and brought her back?
Elon Musk. Have you seen that new Chucky?
Yeah,
Right on.
that was another Yoda
The
meme.
Cybertruck?
That was another Yoda meme. It was, he had the picture of it, and it was like, Elon Musk using the picture I drew in kindergarten.
That's
When the
awesome.
image circulated on Twitter, people were in awe of the striking resemblance between the girl in the image and Swedish teen activist who has sparked a global youth-led movement to combat climate crisis. After staging school strikes every Friday for more than a year, the 16-year-old has lambasted leaders of global superpowers for inaction on climate change, sailed around the world promoting her message, turned down tens of thousands of dollars in prize money, and addressed the United Nations. She's been labeled by Leonardo DiCaprio as a leader of our time and nominated for Nobel Peace Prize.
Damn.
Did not know this.
She ain't gonna make it.
No. There's a couple... Yeah, that picture does look like a lot like her. That's crazy.
Speaking of environmentalists, we haven't talked about this in a couple weeks, but Team Trees. Team Trees,
Yeah,
remember
what are they
that?
up to?
Team Trees? They're at 16 million.
Ooh, 16 million.
16 million trees planted in like a month.
And they're going for 20?
And they're going for 20. So in 1 month, can we raise another $4 million?
I hope so.
I mean, just think. 20,000 in 3 months was a huge goal. And to even get to 16 million is fucking ginormous.
Mhm. That was your weekly tree update with Blake.
Yeah, tree update, I guess.
All right, one more. I got another story here. Don't put that finger down. I got another story here, and then we'll get into Krispy Kreme.
2012.
I'll have you read that story.
I gotta see if I got the right one.
Well, it wasn't that long ago.
Well, I know, but there's like hundreds of different
Yeah,
ones.
well, you
and
look
stuff.
while I read this. Arizona man narrowly avoids shooting. A taco saved my life, he says. Okay.
What saved his life?
A taco.
Okay.
Tacos. Is there anything you can't do? That marvel of Mexican food has at least one true believer. Tucson, Arizona resident Ryan Bishop. He credits a taco as the reason he narrowly avoided being struck by a bullet. Bishop was approaching the Pima County Fairgrounds entrance in his car early Sunday afternoon when suddenly the window on the driver's side shattered, according to Tucson station KOLD TV. I had a very loud explosion happen in my window, Bishop told the station. He said that he first thought a rock broke it, and he decided to pull over and inspect. Bad idea. I opened the door, took a look around it, and then I heard this, pop, 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 he says. So I got in my car and continued driving. He pulled over, eventually called the police, who soon arrived at the scene. They discovered a bullet sitting in his dashboard, and then that's when Bishop focused on the taco he had been eating when the shots rang out. Bishop told the radio station he normally drives with his car window down with his arm on the window ledge, the same spot where the bullet hit the car. I'm pretty sure eating a taco saved my life, or at least stopped my arm from getting blown apart, he said. I had the window closed because I didn't want pieces of my taco flying around. The Tucson Police Department is investigating the shooting as criminal damage and malicious mischief. HuffPost reached out to Bishop, who did not immediately respond. All right.
That's fucking crazy.
So he usually would have his arm out, but said he was eating a taco, so it wasn't out. And that's where the gun went out.
That's where the gun went.
Thank you, Taco.
Good job, Taco John's. I don't know if it was Taco John's taco, but
That's been your weird news stories of the week. All right, Blake. Krispy Kreme.
So, what was it? A couple weeks ago we talked about this.
Yeah, about a couple weeks.
We talked about a college student taking Krispy Kreme runs from the Minneapolis, St. Paul area down to Iowa. Still don't know where that Krispy Kreme is down there. Are you all right over there or what?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. So,
Don't worry about me.
yeah. It's another one of those reasons I wish we had a camera so everybody could see what I'm seeing.
Yeah, if we get cameras, we're gonna have to
Weird.
be extra like weary of what we're doing. You know? Just like scratching
Scratching our butts.
You're gonna have to put on some sleeves.
Hey! Don't talk about me with my sleeves. Wife beater. For life!
Continue.
So we were talking about a college student driving from the cities down to Iowa to pick up Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme told him he couldn't do that anymore. And then came back after a bunch of backlash saying he could do that. And then we talked about, I'm pretty sure it's GoFundMe that was talking about him wanting to get a van. So this is the updated thing. It says, Mr. Gonzalez, the local college student who carts Krispy Kreme donuts up to Minnesota from Iowa, will be able to haul even more glazed goodies across state lines thanks to a gift from German automobile manufacturer Daimler, D-A-I-M-L-E-R.
Sure.
The company gave Gonzalez a Mercedes Sprinter Freightliner van
Hell yeah.
Tuesday during an on-stage interview at a conference hosted by trucking industry's publication Freight Waves.
Fuck yeah, man.
That's a Krispy Kreme. Want to start that over? Hold on.
Stop. Freeze frame.
Stop.
Remix.
Whoop, bring it back. That's a Krispy Kreme mobile. Clearly astonished Gonzalez said on stage, "Holy cow." So the 21-year-old entrepreneur has been using his Ford Focus, which let me just tell you is a pretty small car, to make weekly donut runs for hungry Twin City Krispy Kreme fans since June. But he was only able to cram about 100 dozen into his car at a time. Gonzalez has been told the van will be delivered in January. Gonzalez, a senior accounting major at Metropolitan State University in St. Paul, uses the money he makes delivering donuts to pay for his education. Charges between $17 to $20 a box. I think we went over that last time.
Making bank with these donuts, man.
Yeah. When Gonzalez's story went viral earlier this month, Krispy Kreme told him to stop, but online backlash prompted the company to reevaluate pretty much. They're now working out a deal which will allow him to resume his runs by December. Gonzalez told the audience at the Freight conference. Gonzalez joins the conversation about 15 minutes into the video, which we will not be doing that. So now, instead, since he's getting the van free, he plans to use the money raised to pay taxes and other expenses associated with his new van. So now he's not using the GoFundMe to pay for a new plan, but he's using it to pay the taxes on the new van.
All right. So, man, this guy, he's going to, come January, weather permitting.
Even if the weather isn't permitting, it's a fucking van. He'll be able to make it.
Yeah, but fuck. It's a lot of donuts he's going to have to fucking go get.
Yeah, in here it didn't say how many dozen it could hold. But I'm pretty sure if a Focus can hold 100 dozen, I'm pretty sure a van could hold 300 to 400.
So he'll be He'll be like our podcast, going up, 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 up.
On a Tuesday.
All right, that's enough of that.
No, I'm sorry. Actually, these go up on Sundays.
What?
Weekly updates.
I'm trying to load this up, but it won't.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing over there.
Just if
Bud?
it loads, I'll let you know.
Well, I don't know about that.
Anything else going on in your life? You know, trying to load
that I'm
it?
willing to say right now? No.
Nothing at all.
Oh, you got anything?
That's
That's it. Thanks for coming over to the Klingfus podcast. We'll see you next week. Woo!
Woo! No, I was kidding. It's really won't load. I'm trying to load because I was told this at work that since
My
it's
internet go out?
in the
not mine,
no,
it's not
it's fine. It's fine on my computer. In the spirit of Thanksgiving,
Oh,
they
yeah.
sent me this
Thanksgiving's coming up.
some funny Thanksgiving disaster stories, and I guarantee it's fucking family related.
Okay, first off, while you're trying to load that, what are you thankful for?
Oh, I thought we were gonna end with that.
Dog? What time are we at?
We are at 55 minutes.
Okay. Perfect last stories. Perfect.
Ending.
You
What?
know, last couple minutes here.
Thankful for this podcast. I'm thankful for a lot of things. I mean, just life, man. We were given life.
I wake up every fucking day. I'm
Yeah.
happy for that.
Of course.
Happy for my family. Because I'm going to be honest with you, Ian.
You be honest.
I'm going to be fucking flat out with you, bud.
You fucking flat out.
I like Thanksgiving a lot more than Christmas.
Just because of the food?
No. I personally don't like Christmas.
Scrooge.
And people may call me a Scrooge. I don't care. Because it's all about the gifts during Christmas. Like, people don't care about anything
See,
else.
this is the way
People wake up on Christmas morning and go, whoa, what am I getting? I personally don't care.
So, me as a kid, we used to be like that. Now it's like fun. Like, if I buy like someone something, I'm like, open it.
Yeah,
I want to watch this.
I'll give you something. I'll be like, I don't even care. Open it now, open it later. I don't care.
And now, if they ask me what I want for Christmas, I'm like, money.
See, and my mom...
You want to help me pay this bill?
Yeah. And my mom has never been somebody that just gives all money. My dad, every year, it's a guarantee I'm going to get like $100.
Yeah.
Plus a gift, maybe. Or like no gift and just $100. That's just what he does. My mom, on the other hand, begs us for a fucking list. Every year. I think the other day I got a text saying, Black Friday's coming soon. So my mom, so she begs for a list. And at this point in my life, I'm at a point I make money doing my own job.
Mm-hmm.
If I want something, more than likely I'm going to go out and get it. If I don't have the money for it, it can wait. Right? Mm-hmm. So I'm not a big Christmas fan because I don't really care about the gifts. Thanksgiving is more about just seeing family, right?
Yeah.
So if Christmas was more about just seeing family, I'd be more like Christmas. I'd like it. But Christmas is just, hey, Secret Santas, gifts, this, that. I don't care. I don't care. Christmas or Thanksgiving is just such a... I know the history of Thanksgiving may have not have been good due to the fact, pilgrims and fucking Indians, whatever. I don't care. But I personally just like Thanksgiving a lot better because it's not about the gifts. It's more about just seeing family, eating good food, and just being around good people for the day. I like that a lot better. My mom likes Christmas. My mom doesn't even like Thanksgiving. She calls it fucking Black Friday Eve. Do you know that?
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's just become a big shopping day.
And it makes me even more upset that there's Black Friday deals going on Thanksgiving at 8 o'clock.
Most of them are. It's like, all right, Walmart, our deals are at 6 o'clock Thanksgiving
That
Day.
upsets
It's
me.
not Black Friday then, is it?
No.
Yeah.
Black Friday should be on Friday. I don't care if it's at midnight on Friday. It should not be on Thursday. And I'll fight to death on that one. I'll fight you. Oh, fuck. We'll have a Donnybrook.
Oh, yeah, but we'll throw
Full
it down.
on tilt right now, dog.
All right, so here's one. No pain, no gain.
That's what's up.
For Thanksgiving in 7th grade, my family had bread rolls shaped like little pumpkins.
Ooh.
They were really tough to cut. So while trying to slice through the bread roll, I accidentally stabbed myself with the butter knife, and it bled literally for hours. It totally ruined my Thanksgiving, and I still have a scar on my left middle finger from the whole incident.
Nice.
It's a fucking butter knife.
A butter knife did that? Somebody really sharpen up that butter knife, dog. Let's go.
Oh, okay, guys, just get in trouble. What one in there? This one's called The Murder Plot. Once my aunt cooked the turkey with plastic still inside and almost poisoned the whole family. After being the passive-aggressive family we are, eventually we laughed about it. Fucking senile grandma. Put her in a home. None of these actually sound like they're fucking funny. I want some, like...
Can't believe you weren't looking for those while I was telling that story.
I was. But there's so many of them, it's hard to read through them all. Oh, your 19 Thanksgiving horror stories? All right.
It's like Treehouse Horror's like Simpsons episode. Number 1.
Oh. All right. My grandma. Oh, here we go again. Sorry, grandmas.
Grandmas, they're just delusional, man.
My grandma accidentally poured dish soap on the turkey instead of oil. Might have been one of the funniest but most upsetting things I've ever seen. Oh, fucking
Already then?
hell, grandma.
Hams? Fuck.
Oh, I thought it would be a funny prank to put a rubber chicken in the oven on Thanksgiving. My mom would laugh and laugh. Ho, 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 there's a rubber chicken in the oven. What a gag. 13-year-old me didn't realize that normal adults usually preheat the oven before putting the turkey. So the rubber chicken just fucking melted, I'm guessing. Oh, God, my mom would have killed me.
You fucking idiot.
I heard some screaming from outside my apartment. Hey, that sounds familiar today.
Even though I own my house, it's not a
I opened the door and saw this lady running to the dumpster with a turkey still in the pan on fire. She threw it into the dumpster, which then caught on fire. I called 911 so the fire department could put it out. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Let's see, there's probably got to be a couple more. Oh. Alright, we'll read these last 2 or 3.
Or 5 or 6.
Well, let's see how funny they are. My brother took my 2-week-old son to check his diaper during dinner. Came back with the diaper in hand saying it didn't look right. He proceeded to smell it and say that something was wrong. So then he tasted it. Everyone was flipping out. Turns out he filled with pumpkin pie. Okay. It got me for a second.
So he just grabbed a random diaper, put some like, stuff in there.
At least like at a
doesn't really look
like a baby shower. They do that kind of stuff. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. I was at my friend's conservative Catholic family's house for Thanksgiving, and his older brother told everyone that my pal had gotten a tattoo. His parents were pissed, and forced him to show them the tattoo. When they saw that it was a $sign on his left butt cheek, they were in tears. Who gets a fucking $sign on their ass cheek?
It's even funny because the parents made him like,
Yeah,
you got a tattoo, let me see it. What is it?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Pull up your fucking pants, dog.
Oh, where are we?
That one's pretty good. I'll be honest with you.
Oh. No, those were pretty funny ones. Let's see if there's any. Oh, yeah, I got here. More. What's up with the Thanksgiving horror stories?
The what?
There's like 3 different, like, on Google, like, different links to horror. Here's, cringe. Oh, we're going to get into the cringe.
I love cringe.
Happy Thanksgiving. Let's see, what are we at? I'm going to peek. Oh, an hour and 4 minutes. So this is just fun. Just a way to wind down.
Yeah.
Okay, this picture. Oh, my God. That's a long one.
Come on.
All right. Kids say the darnest honest things is what this one's called.
Okay.
I have a train wreck of an ex-aunt who has been horrible to her 3 children and my uncle. I haven't seen her forever, but she's notorious in our family. One year we were going around the table saying what we were thankful for. And one of her kids, probably age 7 at the time, said, "I'm thankful for everything." In response, our littlest cousin, probably 3 at the time, he said, "Even your mom? And diseases?"
Even your mom and diseases. That's awesome.
All right.
Oh
Kids
my
say the
God.
darndest thing.
Even your mom and diseases?
Well, this one seems sad.
Oh,
It
God.
says it's called Pot Pies and Whiskey.
Oh.
Sounds like a bad country song.
Yeah.
Pot Pies and Whiskey.
Took my truck out back, had some Popeyes and whiskey. And then my girlfriend left me and then my dog died.
Dropping December 20 never. All right. When I was 22, oh God, I'm 22. I was going to hit home.
Haha, I'm free. I'm 23.
When I was 22, my dad got super drunk at Thanksgiving to announce to everyone that he and mom were getting a divorce. This was the news. This was news to my mom, as was the fact that my dad was having an affair with my mom's cousin, no less.
Oh, my God.
It got very Jerry Springer-ish very quickly. Plates were thrown, people were crying, all the little kids were hiding in the closet. The next year, I stayed home for Thanksgiving and had a pot pie and whiskey for dinner.
Got a Popeye whiskey.
Oh, my God.
That's awesome. Mom wasn't even aware of it.
No. No.
But I'm fucking your cousin. That's messed up.
That is messed up. Clean hands, dirty mouth. One year, as my family was sitting down to Thanksgiving dinner, my Uncle Bud, who was a clone of the Pope, so he's very religious, I'm guessing, said to his 3-year-old grandson, "Did you wash your hands?" This was just about... Gee.
Sorry. Sorry.
Did you wash your hands? This was just about the same time grace was being said. The little one just looks at him and says, "Fuck you." That was greeted by dead silence. To this day, we still chuckle about that moment. Talk about awkward. Fuck you. Something in the water. No, I don't like that one. No. Oh, well, no relaxing with this boyfriend. Ooh, Thanksgiving and chill.
Ooh.
Several years ago, my then boyfriend, now husband. Oh, good for you.
Aww.
All right.
Why wasn't I invited?
Yeah, what the
What
fuck?
the hell? Telling your story all across the internet to our 200 people, and you can't even invite us to fucking.
And I decided to make ourselves leisurely Thanksgiving dinner and spend it together with no other guests.
Nice.
I realized I had forgotten some item, can't remember what it was, and went out to my car to drive to the store. When I got to my car and opened it, I realized the entire interior was covered in mustard, yellow-colored dust. Turns out someone had emptied an entire chemical fire extinguisher into my car. Isn't it Halloween when you're supposed to be pranked? It was a nightmare to clean. I used a shop vac and then took it to be detailed. Until I sold that car, mustard yellow powder would come out of the vents. All right, I don't understand what that has to do with boyfriend, but as he did it.
I don't know about that.
Oh, God. This one just sounds just... Okay. It's one of those things that it's not dirty, but it sounds dirty.
Okay.
This one's called Grandma's Hot Turkey. All right. For about the past 10 years, it's been a running joke about how terrible and dry the turkey is at my husband's grandparents' house. We learned a few years ago that they actually make it a few days before and then reheat it in the microwave, all in caps. The story is even better knowing that my husband's grandma grew up on a turkey farm, so shouldn't she know how to make a turkey? Fucking bitch. Fuck it. I like all microwaves and caps in the fucking microwave.
Microwave.
Nonetheless. Gee. Awkward Thanksgiving. Top 10 worst Thanksgiving horror story. What the Oh, God, this one's Reddit, so we know that's going to be Reddit. All right. I'm having too much fun doing this. I don't care if no one's listening to this. stories from Reddit.
Alright.
From Reddit.
Uh-huh.
All right. In a no, I don't like dishwasher disaster. Beat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this one sounds okay. This will be the last two, I promise. This one's called A Nauseous Night to Remember. Happened years ago. My nephew wasn't feeling very good and decided to eat way too much food. Threw up all over the dining room table where the family was eating. Spent the next hour outside in the freezing cold trying not to vomit. Apparently, I'm the type of person that can't see, smell, or hear someone throwing up without getting extremely nauseous.
I'm one of those people as well.
Oh, yeah, if you see someone fucking throw up at the table, God, I probably wouldn't eat. I wouldn't be like, I can't fucking look at you, but I'd be like, I think I'm done.
No, I'm one of those people like, yeah, literally if I hear somebody gagging, I'm gagging.
Oh. The other one, I just read it quick. They found grandma's fake nails in the mashed potatoes.
No! Oh, I'm going to gag right now.
It's like Scary Movie 2. I'll use my good hand. Oh, we're good. Oh, man. What do we got here? Ooh. See, when it says that'll make you chuckle, I don't think that's very funny. I just don't. I'm sorry. No, okay. What are some, is there any, like, funny Thanksgiving, like, jokes?
Probably not.
Probably not, but, you know, it's worth a look. They're probably all, like, very shitty. 20 funny Thanksgiving jokes to tell this year. I bet they're dad jokes. Guaranteed.
Dad jokes are my favorite, man. I gotta get things ready for when I have a kid.
Oh, jeez. You're gonna be that guy.
I'm gonna be a dad joke kind of guy, yes. What's the other? You're not gonna be a dad without having dad jokes.
What's the best song to sing when preparing the turkey?
What?
All about that bass. All that bass.
Okay, next one.
My family told me to stop telling Thanksgiving jokes, but I told them I couldn't quit cold turkey. It's terrible.
It's a dad joke.
Well, they're all dead.
I love these. They're the greatest.
Keep going.
Yes.
If you could call a large turkey a gobbler, what do you call a small one?
What?
A goblet. All right.
That one's okay.
What does Thanksgiving have in common with Halloween?
What?
Goblins.
That one's fucking retarded.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Normally who? Normally, don't I eat this much?
I normally don't eat this one. Okay. Because you okay. Continue.
Why did the police arrest the turkey?
Why?
Suspected foul play.
Ah! Next one.
Why did the turkey play the drums in his band?
Why?
Because he already had drumsticks.
Ooh, that was actually okay. I'll give that one like a 3.
If your great-grandmother saw you making boxed mashed potatoes, she would turn over in her gravy.
That's it. Thanks for coming to the Klingfus podcast. Next one.
I'm trying to see. What is a turkey's favorite dessert?
What?
Peach gobbler.
Ooh.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Tamara. Tamara who? Tamara will have turkey leftovers. Tamara. They want to pronounce it Tamara, but it's Tamara.
Okay, I don't think these are going anywhere.
No, I don't think so.
I'm sorry to kill your vibe.
That's fine. I'm getting a couple left. Might as well continue. There's 20. We're at 14.
No.
Might as well just ride this fucking shit wave to the end.
If you guys just want to fast forward about
Yeah,
30
you
seconds
can-
just to get to our exit, it may be a little bit longer than that, but at least we'll be done with these shitty jokes. Okay.
I hope. What kind of music do pilgrims like? Plymouth Rock. I like that one.
You laughing at it is so dumb.
I like that one, though. Oh, God. That one sucks. I'm not even going to read that one.
Well, if you're not gonna, you might as well read it. We're already almost there. We're at 14.
Well, okay. Why should you never set the turkey next to the dessert?
Why?
Because he will gobble it up.
That was okay. Some people will laugh. For you 3 people laughing, I'm happy.
Who is not hungry at Thanksgiving?
Nope.
The turkey, because it's already stuffed. Oh, shit.
So dumb. It's been a waste of 5 minutes.
Yeah, so? What would you get if you crossed a turkey with a ghost?
What?
A poultrygeist. It's Jim Gaffigan. Must be a Jim Gaffigan. Thanksgiving. It's like we didn't even try to come up with a tradition. The traditions. We overeat. Hey, how's that Thanksgiving? We just eat a lot? But we do that every day. Oh, what if we eat a lot with people in the house? So, yeah, okay. Moving on. Why did the turkey cross the road twice? This is the last one.
Why?
To prove he wasn't.
Bum. Congratulations, Ian. That was a waste of 5 minutes of my life.
Yeah. Hey, there's dirty jokes down here. You want to dibble dabble?
We'll dibble-dabble next week.
You sure?
Yes.
You sure? Yeah. You sure?
Better save that for next
You
week.
sure? You sure? There's a couple right here.
You got a couple of good ones. Let's go.
Or do you want racy jokes? Here, dirty one-liners. I gotta look. An hour and 16.
I know. So, like, how
All
long
right.
do you want this
Okay,
episode to go?
I see these 3 right here. Don't let me read any more than these.
All right, let's go. Save some of these for next week.
Yeah,
We'll start it off with this.
All right. What is the difference between your wife and your job?
What?
After 5 years, your job still sucks. What do you call
Personally,
him?
I want to know I don't have a wife.
Yeah, that's what I mean. What do you call a man who cries while he pleasures himself?
What?
A tearjerker. Next, last one. All right. Last one. Oh, this one's about women.
Oh, God, yeah. We can't say that, huh?
Next. I'm not going to.
What?
Oh, fine. All right, we'll say this.
We're not sexist
No.
here on the Klingfus podcast.
Why are hurricanes normally named after women?
Why?
When they come, they're wild and wet, but when they go, they take your house and car with them.
We'll see you next week.
Peace out. Happy Thanksgiving. Woo!
Oh, and the blonde in Frozen Foods with the doink doink turkey's done.